Welcome to the AEW Dynamite post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that ball bro from the NYC.
Nah, you ain't that ball, bro. You that goddamn superstar. Because if you guys didn't see it, this guy sent out a tweet on X and they put it live on Dynamite. I quote, he said, "God doesn't judge me. That's my job." Tony Storm, ladies and gentlemen, by the ball, bro. They acknowledge greatness on Dynamite. You know, what can I say? Hey.
They absolutely do. They got a good eye for talent, apparently, man. So I don't blame them for finding my ticket. Now that's just crazy, man. I saw the tweets were rolling. I had my phone right just in case, and then I saw that. I was like, oh, click, let's go.
Right. Hey, man, it's just the beginning. Wait till a couple weeks when we in Toronto. It's gonna be insane. Cannot wait.
God, man. And you know what? I don't know if you saw earlier, they made the announcement they're moving the show up now to the afternoon now.
Right.
I like this for this reason, and this reason because it starts at 3, ends probably like 7:30. Dude, that means we have time for so much fun afterwards.
Yep.
With the fans. And I told people, like, yo, we got more time for shenanigans afterwards. I cannot wait. We're gonna be literally running through the 6, but not with our woes out there.
Right.
Man. I cannot fucking wait, man. Whoo, man. But
warning, ladies and gentlemen, I will be drunk. Just letting you know.
Brother, we're gonna have some pints. We're gonna have some Molsons out there. Like, oh my God.
I cannot wait. Oh, and breaking news. Yes, I will be in Chicago this Friday for SmackDown. I don't know how the hell it happened. Got an email. I said yes, and I'll be there. Chicago. I don't know about the whole team. I'm trying to get everybody together, but I will be there in Chicago this Friday for SmackDown, so tune in to that. Quick comment in the chat before we get started. Bald Bro on TV tonight. Yes, he was. Cruiserweight Kayfabe podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.
It's my boy Cruiserweight, man. Yeah, like, dude, what an episode tonight, dude.
What an episode, man.
Like, people wonder, why you put Dynamite in the 2300 arena for shows like tonight. This show encapsulated the reason why that it bring the old school spirit of that ECW feeling. 2300 arena. This episode from start to finish was why you put Dynamite in these special, smaller, intimate arenas like that. What a fucking show tonight.
Let's start it off. Gabe Kidd, Darby Allin going at it. It was no ref. This was no match. This was just a couple of guys kicking ass and taking names. All hell broke loose. We had the Death Riders coming out. We had the Ops come out. We even had Hook come out with a little interaction with the Ops. We'll talk about that a little later, but all hell broke loose in the ring. It led to the back where Darby Allin had the body bag, put Gabe Kidd in it, sealed it up, tied him to the back of the truck and drug off. So Gabe Kidd is missing in action. We need an Amber Alert. He's been kidnapped by one Darby Allin. This was an incredible high-paced start to Dynamite. It let you know what was coming the entire night. But how'd you feel about this intro?
It was amazing. Like you said, no match, no referee, no nothing. This was just a straight up just a scrap from start to finish, man. And like you said, everybody, Death Riders, Ops, Hook, little tension right there, man. You know, he and the Ops don't see eye to eye. We'll talk about that a little later, but man, freaking Darby Allin, just like you said, putting Gabe Kidd in the body bag, dragging him off in the night in the streets in Philly. If you have never been to Philly like I have numerous times, those streets are not exactly the smoothest streets to be driving on. So Gabe Kidd hitting all the goddamn potholes. I wouldn't be surprised if Darby probably dropped them off over by Pats and Geno's over there for
shout out Pats and Geno's.
Yeah, for Pats and Geno's over there. Listen, me and my brother friends, we used to make our late night drives over there, get a cheesesteak like 2-3 in the morning over there in our younger age. But yeah, man, what a way to start it. Like I said, this set the tone for the entire night of Dynamite in the 2300 arena, and it did not disappoint.
Not at all. But then we finally get to an actual match, and it was for the TBS women's title. Mercedes Moné defeats Alex Windsor to retain her title. Now, this was an incredible match, but I just want to make something clear here. You know, I watch all the big brands, TNA, New Japan. I watch AEW, WWE, but I'm not a big indie fan. But you know who brought me to the indies? I wouldn't really know who CMLL if it wasn't for Mercedes Moné. I wouldn't know what Rev Pro is if it wasn't for Mercedes Moné. Queen of Southside, I wouldn't know that. European Wrestling Association, Primetime Wrestling, Bestia Wrestling, I wouldn't know none of this if it wasn't for Mercedes Moné. And I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't give a shit probably about Alex Windsor if it wasn't for Mercedes Moné. You guys can sit online and talk your shit all you want about this lady, her wrestling, her mic skills, but what she is doing for the world of women's professional wrestling may never be matched again. I don't care about the mic skills. I don't care about the matches. They're all incredible. Don't get me wrong, but she is putting on for women's professional wrestling, and I ain't talking about Birdman, but some respect needs to start on her name. This was an incredible match. Hats off to Mercedes Moné. Doing it again for another wrestler, making a name for them. Alex Windsor is made. She didn't lose tonight. She won. People want her now. They know who she is. They are dying for her to be the one to take that title off Mercedes Moné. So shout out to everything she's doing. You don't like Mercedes Moné? Go to hell. Bald Bro, your thoughts on this one?
Amazing match between I think two of the best female wrestlers in the world, regardless of what company you watch. And like you said, like Abe, you're on to Alex Windsor now, and I think a majority of the AEW fan base now definitely know who Alex Windsor is. I mean, listen, she is phenomenal. She could do it all. She is a brawler. She is a mat specialist. I mean, she kept trying over and over again with that sharpshooter, but Mercedes, just being the seasoned veteran, the world traveled veteran that she is, she always knows a way how to get out. She always knows a way how to survive, how to escape. And if you ever watch Mercedes matches for the longest time now, she never wins like the same match over and over again. It's always something different, whether it's with the money statement, like the or whatever finisher she uses, whether it's the backstab, whether it's multiple variations of roll-ups. She never wins the same match back to back. She's always changing up. She's always evolving to whatever situation she's in. And that is just the mark of a great professional wrestler right there. And like you said, what she's doing for the world, not just AEW, the world of women's professional wrestling, putting people like you and so many others onto promotions like CMLL, Rev Pro, Eve Riot, New Japan, Stardom, and so many other promotions out there that you didn't even know. You maybe heard a little whisper here and there, but she is putting those promotions on the map right there. She's putting on wrestlers that you never heard of before that now you are fans of, because it's not just Alex Windsor. It's go back to Forbidden Door. It's a Persephone from CMLL. It's a Bozilla from Stardom. And like you said, Alex Windsor coming from Rev Pro, from the British UK indie scene. And there are so many other more out there. Like, trust me, I was there for Forbidden Door weekend. There's a Sapphire Reed. There's a Millie McKenzie. There's an Anita Vaughn. I could go on and on. Like, what we see on TV here in America is only the tip of the iceberg of the talent pool that is women's professional wrestling. Like her or not, Mercedes is opening your eyes to just a bigger, larger talent pool out there in the world of professional wrestling. If anything, like you said, when the bell rings, there are few in the world who could go toe to toe with her. I mean, she is an all-time great for a reason, and that is undeniable.
Shout out Rome over on TikTok saying, what's going on? Dynamite was good tonight. Also, go Birds. Yeah, all right, go Birds for now, but in the playoffs, it's go Lions all day, brother. So right now we can be cool, but playoffs, it's a different story, Rome. But yeah, this was just incredible. I could talk about it all day, but I won't. Let's move on. Mark Briscoe is in the ring calling out Kyle Fletcher and the Don Callis family. He wants that TNT title bad. He's telling them to come to the ring. They do, but it's not Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis says, you're going to have to fight Takeshita this Saturday at Collision to prove yourself, but Briscoe didn't want to wait. He said, send one of your goons down now. You thought it was going to be Rocky Romero, but no. It was Lance Archer, but it was not enough. As you said it before, Mark Briscoe was on a roll, and he will not be stopped. He gets the win over Lance Archer this Saturday, fighting Takeshita. They are putting a rocket on this man's back, and he might actually reach the moon. How you feel about this segment and what's coming up this Saturday in Collision with Takeshita?
I mean, great segment. I mean, listen, Mark Briscoe has every right to be the next challenger for the TNT title. Him and Kyle Fletcher, I believe they're 2-2 in singles matches right now. So he has pinned the current champion in the past. So he should be next man up. But it's Don Callis, man. It ain't gonna be that easy. He's gonna throw every obstacle in the book at you. And I mean, like you said, we get Briscoe versus Takeshita Saturday night. I cannot wait for that match. But you know, a night. I mean, talk about an appetizer before that with Lance Archer tonight. You know, good seeing him in the ring. I like the fact he's been used better, I think, this year, probably in his entire time in AEW, in my opinion. But like I said, just too much Briscoe right now. He's on the roll of a lifetime right now. And we'll see what happens on Saturday. I mean, it's not a given that he's going to beat Takeshita. I mean, after winning the G1 Climax tournament last month, I mean, he's on a roll right now. So it could go either way. But man, we are in for a treat this Saturday night. If you have not seen Konosuke Takeshita wrestle in an AEW ring or any ring in professional wrestling, you are in for a treat on Saturday night.
Definitely, definitely. The women's division is on fire, like we were talking about Mercedes Moné. But you look at the top, Toni Storm is in the back looking for challengers. She's already beat the Minion Maker. She defeated the Belt Collector. I mean, who is next? She cut a promo looking for her next challenge. Who do you see challenging next for Timeless Toni Storm's title?
I mean, well, so this Saturday we got an all-star 8-woman tag match. So, and we might get the answer to that question at the conclusion of that match. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Tekla. You look how Collision ended this past Saturday. Tekla took out everyone, including Toni Storm. Maybe Tekla steps up to the plate. I think it's time for her. I mean, she's had a good showing so far in AEW. So I say give Tekla a chance and see what she does. I think she's ready for the challenge of Toni Storm. Whether she wins or not, I'm not sure about that right now. But let's give Tekla a shot on the big stage in Toronto, and I think she'll do very well with that opportunity.
Definitely. There was
I'm sorry, real quick, dude. We skipped past a real important thing. After the Mercedes and Alex wins the match, Wins is trying to attack her, and Mercedes hits with the bell, trying to get on Wins some more. When guess who made the heroic comeback?
Yes,
Rio, an AEW original is back. This match was teased so far back as last year when Mercedes first debuted in AEW, and the long-awaited match, the one match a lot of us sickles have been waiting for. It is official at All Out. Mercedes Moné versus Rio for the TBS title. Oh my God, we are in for a treat. Like Rio, the reception from the crowd, like they know, like she is over like Rover, and we are in for a treat in the Scotiabank Arena, man. I cannot wait.
This pay-per-view is so loaded. I understand why WWE is pulling all the stops with Brock Lesnar and AJ Lee. They're going to need everything they can to stop this momentum of this pay-per-view. But enough about them. This is AEW Tonight. Now, this was the funniest segment ever. Harley Cameron was in the back with Chris Statlander, and they were going crazy, talking all type of trash. And somewhere in between this promo, she actually challenges Bro Dito for the tag team titles. But that's not going to happen, as we all know. But the hints, the subtle little hints of women tag team titles are slowly starting to build. Teams are being formed. It's only a matter of time before they announce those titles. And I wouldn't be mad if they announced it for All Out. But how you feel about this segment right here?
Harley Cameron is just so awesome, man. You know what? Harley Cameron is to AEW what Chelsea Green is to WWE. Like she is just great.
Great point.
Her comedic timing is on point. Like she never does anything that's forced. She comes off just naturally funny and just naturally likable. Like, and the pairing with her and Statlander, I just love the little slight differences between them. They work well off of each other. I mean, they cracked me when Harley challenged Bro Dito for the tag titles, but like you said, maybe that's a small hint of like further down the line, women's tag titles coming to the picture right there. But I love it, man. Like for the middle of the show, when we have a couple of great matches, you have Harley just coming in there for a quick interview, lighten the mood, get a nice chuckle from the crowd, man. She's amazing. She's easily one of the most improved wrestlers on that AEW roster.
Definitely. But speaking of Bro Dito, and they get the win. Bandito, Brody King, defeat Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli by pinfall as who you call the best luchador on the planet. Bandito hit the 21 plex to get the 1, 2, 3. We had interference from Darby Allin coming down, the Death Riders, a little bit of everybody who was involved except for Gabe Kidd because he's kidnapped. But everybody was down there getting involved in this match, but it was not enough. Brodito retains. How you feel about this one?
Great tag team match. I mean, listen, Brodito, they are on fire right now. I mean, listen, Brody King and Bandito, what a great pairing between those two. You know what? There's an argument to be made. They might be the best like mixed match, like put together tag team of all time, as far as like just two individuals coming together that just fit together seamlessly. Like, I mean, they have been the perfect pairing, and they just keep getting better and better every week. And all the characters evolved. They did that point. I mean, Wheeler Yuta, he is a heat magnet, like just on levels that we rarely see in professional wrestling. Mind you, he's in his hometown. He is from Philadelphia, and 2 straight weeks he has been booed out of the building, you know, like telling to shut the F up all the time. But I mean, everyone showed out, like you said. I mean, Brody and Claudio, just great, like back and forth, big man action, and then just Bandito is just so amazing. Like I said, he's the best luchador in the world right now. No, let me scratch that real quick. Right now, there's an argument to make. He's the best wrestler in the world right now. He might be the wrestler of the year in 2025. It's a neck and neck race between him and Hangman Adam Page right now. That is just the role of a lifetime. And you know what? I might just give him the slight edge because he pulled off the damn Macarena in the middle of the match. Like, I was like, that popped me right there.
They'll be coming after you in the comments, but I got your back, ball, bro.
Man, listen. I mean, dude, like the last 4 months, who's on a better run than Bandito besides maybe Hangman? Like, it's just insane. But great tag team action. Like you said, the Death Riders came out, but Darby, wherever the hell he left Gabe Kidd, he came back just in time to help Brodito pick up the victory. I mean, great action all around. The 2300 arena fans, they were into it from start to finish. And, you know, thankfully this tag team reign continues, man. I can't wait to see what they do in the future.
Shout out Crowd Chant Chronicles over on TikTok saying match of the night. What up, brother? I ain't talked to you in a minute, man. We got to link up. But yeah, that was an incredible match. Next up, it wasn't even a match. It wasn't even a promo. FTR didn't even make it to the ring. And Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, all hell broke loose. All the tag teams came out to break it up. It was pure carnage. But in the midst of this carnage, we talked about Priest last week and how good he was. The crowd recognized that. It carried over. He was over when he interfered. And that led to a segment after with Cash telling him, find a partner and we will kick your ass this week on Collision. Not only did you put over this tag match, you had the ability to take an up-and-coming star, put a light on him, and build him up as well. Storytelling within storytelling, AEW has not figured it out. They are starting to master it. So to hell with anybody saying they're not building people up. They're not telling stories. They're telling stories within stories. So go to hell. Cannot wait for this match because Priest thoroughly entertained me last week. And I know he's going to do the same next week. And this fuels the fire. Edge and Cope and Cage versus FTR. All out Toronto. This is going to be amazing. Your thoughts on this?
Like you said, this segment, it accomplished so many goals. If you weren't sold on the tag match for All Out, you're sold right now. Like you said, no words, no sing along, no nothing. Like both teams didn't even make it to the ring. They were brawling for a few minutes. Dax got opened up hard way, like split right down the middle of his bald head. And like I said, when everything you thought was nice and cool and calm, Adam Priest out there freaking throwing bombs with Cash Wheeler and everything. And like you said, backstage segment, find a tag partner. We got you this Saturday night. And like you said, they sold you on the match for All Out, while at the same time they bringing up an up-and-comer and Adam Priest that the crowd recognizes, and you're giving him a shot to shine in the spotlight a little bit. He's gonna get that rub from FTR this upcoming Saturday. So I'm excited to see who his potential tag team partner might be. Whoever it is, like I said, it's already accomplishing the goal of putting Adam Priest in the spotlight for however long it is, you're getting his name out there and you're pushing a potential up and coming star in Ring of Honor, and maybe one day when he makes it to the AEW roster full time. So it checks all the boxes right there. I think this segment it accomplished everything that it had to.
Definitely. Shout out Ron T over on TikTok saying Fraxium in NXT was the best in NXT, so they're a close second. And then he says, you have a father in Christian Cage always. Yeah, shout out to Fraxium. They are definitely up there for a nominee of tag team. It got a quick halt when they went to the main roster, but you got to acknowledge their NXT run. And make sure you guys check out tomorrow morning, Ron T's NXT Breakout Performance of the Week. We'll be airing it on all of our platforms. But yes, cannot wait to see this match and another match that they built up. They had two separate promos, one with GOA and Ricochet, letting it be known that they are not afraid of the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate, they had a promo letting it be known, you better be afraid of us because we are coming to hurt people. And they've accepted the 3-man tag team match, another banger for All Out, Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and GOA. Bald excellence at its best. This bald on bald violence has got to stop. MVP, he got a little hair, but Bobby's bald, Sheldon's bald, Ricochet's bald. Can all the bald men just get along? We're going to have to show up at All Out and try to make a peace treaty for them, man.
The answer right now is no. Like, it's like Highlander. There can be only one.
There can be only one, man. How you feel about us seeing this 6-man tag at All Out?
This is great, man. They all listen. Yeah, Hurt Syndicate has every right to feel some type of way about Ricochet and Gates of Agony costing them their tag team titles at Forbidden Door. So there's a common goal. They're all common enemies right here, and I think this is perfect right here. You have the established veterans in the Hurt Syndicate. I mean, going up against Ricochet and new up-and-coming tag team in the Gates of Agony. I think this is going to be a great showcase for the Gates. I mean, this is a perfect spot for them. Listen, Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, that's money right there. I love this pairing so far. It's been a home run right there, and now this is their first big shot on the big stage in Toronto. The whole world is going to be watching, man, and I think they're going to pass this test with flying colors. Whether they pick up the victory or not, that's irrelevant right now. They're, like I said, they're going up against some of the best in the industry has ever seen in Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley and MVP. I cannot wait for this match. I mean, shout out to Bishop and Toa for being given this opportunity to team up with Ricochet, and I hope that they do well with it. I think the sky's the limit for Ricochet and the GOA.
Definitely. Shout out Dan Numero Sean over on TikTok saying Bald Bro's tweet was on TV. Yes, it was. Not only is this guy on AEW, tomorrow I bet you he's going to be on the Monday Night Football opener as the Holy Shhh Sports will be covering it live via an ESPN affiliate to be named later on. Check our platform. We are not just pro wrestling anymore. We are all sports, so stay tuned for that. But yeah. That leads us to the main event. Kenny Omega, Adam Hangman Page, Jet Speed. It was not enough, though that was an all-star team. They take the loss versus Kyle Fletcher, Matt, and Nick Jackson as they get the win. But it was afterwards, all hell broke loose. Kyle Fletcher is being built up perfectly. He took out the world champion. He took out one of the greatest champions of all time in Kenny Omega. He laid them lifeless, stood tall at the end. The Don Callis family is the most dominant faction in professional wrestling. Not only do they get Okada, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, who just looked like a goddamn star. This was absolutely amazing for Kyle Fletcher. The main event was just incredible as well. Not to mention that, but I cannot knock this entire show from beginning to end, and this main event was the icing on the cake. But your thoughts on this, man?
Man, listen, the 8-man tags, the 8-man all-star tags have become AEW's like bread and butter. Like
Yeah,
they do not miss. It doesn't matter the mix of characters that they put in there, like they knock it out of the park every single time. And I don't know, man, this might be the best one that they have put on so far
might be.
because I mean, I'm not even gonna try to do this match justice, like talk about all the spots and all the moves. Like what popped me was like when they had the Bucks in there with Omega and Hangman, kind of a callback to their great tag team match at Revolution back in 2020. I mean, the action was just great from start to finish. I mean, Kevin Knight showed out. I mean, Speedball showed out. Like everyone, Josh Alexander was a damn beast in this matchup. I mean, he has shown great improvement the past couple of months. But I mean, like you said, the Don Callis family is just the best faction in all of professional wrestling
Hands
right now.
down.
They are a unit. They are a family. And listen, if you have not bought stocks yet into Kyle Fletcher, now is the time. This man is going to be in the next couple of years the biggest thing in all of professional wrestling, in all elite wrestling. This guy is being groomed as the next big megastar right before our eyes. Like Abe just said, takes out Hangman Page, the world heavyweight champion, and then when the match is over, table set up on the outside. Oh my God, that brainbuster off the apron through the table, and Omega is out of there. Had to be, EMTs had to come out there, had to get stretchered out. I mean, you cannot.
That's how you write a guy off TV.
That's how you write, not just write a guy off of TV. That's how you make a star right there. That's how you just put this man on notice in front of the whole world. Lead us in the future in this right here. And he's only 26 years old. He hasn't even sniffed his prime yet. He doesn't even know how good he is yet. He is every day getting better and better and better. The sky is the limit for the protostar. Like I said, if you haven't bought stocks in Kyle Fletcher yet, then what the hell are you waiting for?
Right.
What a main event.
What a main event. And let's rewind it just a little bit. There was a segment backstage with Renee and Okada. We were suspecting tension. They let it be known. Takeshita Okada is coming very soon. And I have a feeling after this promo, it may happen at All Out sooner than we think. Your thoughts on this promo and Okada calling his teammate a goddamn bitch? What the hell? Who does that?
I mean, listen, this is just what happens like within the same group, the same faction. Like Takeshita is the alpha, but you know, obviously Okada's the rainmaker. You got two alphas, like just sooner or later they're gonna butt heads, man. There can only be one top dog in the Dom Callis family right now, and this is just destined to happen right now. Whether it's at All Out, we'll see how it develops. But I mean, you've seen the tension in the ring between these two for a while now. It's a volatile situation right now where cooler heads will not prevail. Not even Don Callis, I think, is going to be able to keep these two bulls from engaging with one another. So if and when this match does take place, this is, as a lot of people will say, this is going to feed families out here. This is just sit down, get your popcorn ready, because like I said, this match, this feud, it's a potential passing of the torch feud. I mean, from Okada to Takeshita, the new young bull rising up through the ranks right here. He knows what Okada is and what he represents, and there's only one way to get his status, and that's to take it from him. I think the alpha, that's what it's on his mind right now. He wants to take what Okada has right now by any means necessary.
Definitely. Now, I usually, when we do this at the end of every show, I defer to few, but I'd like to start if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this show a goddamn 10. AEW is firing on all cylinders, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you enjoy professional wrestling or not, but if you do, this is the place you need to be absorbing it. Storytelling, wrestling. In this world of social media where nothing is a surprise, we know everything's coming a mile before it hits, but AEW seems to always just bring something that we don't see coming, like a Priest. We didn't see Priest coming. We didn't see Rio popping up and challenging Mercedes. They are able to surprise us in an era where surprising doesn't, or surprises, they don't even exist because of social media. They are pulling it off. They're keeping this fresh. They're keeping this entertaining. Stories within stories. You've got all this controversy. People saying, oh, AEW, people aren't respecting Tony Khan backstage. They don't fucking have to. When WWE was firing on all cylinders, everybody hated Vince McMahon. He was doing what was necessary to get the company to the top. And whatever the commotion is backstage with AEW, it's working. So I hope they never get along. And I hope everybody does hate Tony Khan, because this formula for AEW has been week after week. I think this may be my third or fourth perfect 10 out of the last 6 weeks of Dynamite. Don't quote me. Check the records. It's all on YouTube. You can see, but I swear it's just, I've never given out this many 10s for a show back to back. Incredible. Your rating on a scale of 1 to 10, what you giving Dynamite?
Dude, I'm right there with you, man. Tonight's a perfect 10. Like you said, from start to finish, the storytelling, the in-ring action, and like I said, the conclusion of the show. I mean, that was a star-making moment by Kyle Fletcher right there. Like I said, taking out Hangman, taking out Omega. I mean, what a way to end the show right there with, like you said, one of the goats of professional wrestling, just taking out, just laying in pain and like just agonizing pain at the hands of the Protostar. Like I said, tonight was a perfect 10. This is what AEW is. This is the alternative to professional wrestling that wrestling fans have needed and wanted for so long. I mean, it's not the norm. It's not your cookie cutter wrestling show, and that's good. Different is good right now. That's what we need in professional wrestling right now. AEW is what we need. We need something opposite the norm that we've been used to our entire fandom right here. I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, it is what it is, man. There are so many other options out there in the world of professional wrestling. That's what's so great about it, man. It's the greatest buffet out there in the world, man. There's a little something for everything, but for me, and I know for my boy Abe, like AEW is just giving us everything we want and so much more, and there's so much more that they have to give us that we haven't even seen coming yet. So yeah, man, it's a perfect 10 in my eyes.
Perfect 10, hands down. And like you guys heard on social media, All Out has been moved up. So we were planning some post-show stuff. We weren't sure, but now 1,000% we are sure, because we're going to have plenty of time late night to do a post-show. So we want all of our content creators out there who will be in Toronto with us. Hit us up. Let's collab. Let's link. Let's create some content. Ricochet, GOA. Yo, holla at your boys, man. Let's do some stuff out here in Toronto, and let's put on in the 6. Bald Bro, what you got to say to the people?
Well, real quick, like you just said, like after All Out, you know, all the content creators, any other podcasters out there, let's meet up, link up. Hey, Ricochet, after you and Gates of Agony beat the Hurt Syndicate, hit us up. Like, let's go celebrate. Like, you know, like first round on us, man. Let's fucking enjoy it. Let's join Toronto, man. I cannot wait. But you know, besides that, Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. GW Podcast UK. New episode just dropped yesterday on YouTube. Episode number 61 on YouTube, on Spotify, and all podcast platforms. Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Twitter for any and all future updates. Yes, thank you for your continued support. We very much appreciate it.
And like I said earlier, you guys, NFL season is upon us. Myself, Bald Bro, Rose, he just funny. I don't know if y'all know him on TikTok, but he's hilarious. And Coach DTM, who joins us on this show. We have started a new channel, the Holy Shhh Sports, and it is killing it. We did college sports last weekend. This weekend, we just going all in with the NFL, starting tomorrow with the game opener, ring ceremony game. That's going to be incredible. So just now you can consume us through professional wrestling, NFL, and everything under the sun that keeps score. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Everything under the sun that keeps score, you can catch it right here on the Holy Shhh Podcast or the Holy Shhh Sports Podcast. It's going to be a great time in the future for us, man. I cannot wait for all the things that we got in store here on this channel. But I guess that's it, man. I got to calm the hell down, man. I feel like a little kid who just excited. I just saw a great episode of Power Rangers or something, man. That's what professional wrestling is supposed to do for you at the end of the show, man. You got to calm yourself down because you're so hype. I love it, man. I love it.
I love it too, man. But yeah, it's getting late. It's time to wind down, man.
Let's get the hell out of here. Till next time, it's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that bald bro from the NYC.
You guys have been tuning in to the AEW Dynamite post show with the Holy Shhh Podcast. Peace.